Hello everyone, welcome to Education World. Myself Ajay Kumar, your math tutor, faculty member at Education World. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to our YouTube channel Education World EW. Thank you and don't forget it. So students, yesterday what we have discussed? We have discussed about the factorization by using two methods. One is by taking common out. Another one by grouping method. Now this both we are going to combine in our third one, that is by splitting method. So splitting method for trinomials. Okay, how we will do? Suppose that actually in fact while doing the factorization of this splitting method, you have to remember the few points. The first point is take the product of the constant term and coefficient of x square. Then second point you have to remember, break or split the middle term in two parts, and then by using grouping along with by taking common out, by taking common out, we can factor. So let us start. We'll start. What I will do, I will do one question with four different methods so that more clarity will be there. So consider this is given x square plus 5x plus 6. Now in this one trinomial all the terms are of positive sign, so no problem for you. All the terms, so three terms are there, 1, 2 and 3. That is why it is called trinomial. So all the terms are positive. Now first point you remember here what I told, take the product of constant term and coefficient of x square. So x square coefficient is 1 and here it is positive, so product is plus 6. Now I have to split this 6. So 6, how many ways I can split? I can split 6 into 1 and I can split also 3 into 2. Am I right? But which is applicable here? This is applicable here. The reason, you have to add them, what you will get? 5. So this suits our given polynomial. So x square plus 3x, whatever the, because in case of plus, if product is positive, whatever the sign with the middle term, the same I will assign to both. So x plus 3, then 2 x plus 3. So it will be x plus 3 and x plus 2. Okay, clear? So let us do same question. Now I will put negative in the middle. So I will put negative in the middle. See here. Same question, but in place of positive I put here negative. So again I have to separate this one, and these two factors are there. Product is again positive in this case. So again okay. Now again 6 into 1, 6 into 1 and 3 into 2. So which is applicable? This is applicable. Now see, whatever the middle term sign, the both terms I will assign same sign. When the product is positive, then no problem. Whatever the sign in the middle term, the same you will assign to both in case our product is positive. Now again minus 2, x minus 3, then x minus 3, x minus 2. Another question now I am going to put, when both are having, last two terms both are having, see here, this is our first, this is our now second. So see here, again now here in this case our product is negative, because minus 6 into plus 1, product is minus 6. So now product is minus 6. Again we are having the factors. What are that factors? 6 into 1 and 3 into 2. Now this time, because product is negative, this time this is applicable. The reason, because see in the middle term 5, so difference must be the middle term. Difference must be the middle term. So 6 and 1 difference is 5. Now to whom I will assign negative and to whom I will assign positive, you can see here. If middle term is negative, bigger term is having negative, I will assign, and 1 I will assign positive. It means x square minus 6x plus x minus 6. So x minus 6. So now 1 is common, x minus 6. X minus 6, x plus 1. From these two brackets when you are forming, in each case you can see they are always same if your splitting is correct. These two, sorry, yeah. Okay, here also you can see. So these two terms are always be same if your splitting is correct, and if splitting is not correct, they are will not work be, or they are not be same. So let us do one more question. When we are having x square, now this time middle term plus and last term negative. So again what you will see, your product is negative. Why? Minus 6. So coefficient of x is 1. 1 is again positive. So it will be minus 6. Now again I have to search for the numbers whose multiply is 6. So again if I will search, it will be 6 into 1, 2 into 3. Now which is applicable? This is not applicable. This is applicable. The reason, product is negative. Whenever the product is negative, you have to search the number whose difference is middle term. So middle term is 5. So difference you can write here for better understanding. Difference is equal to middle term. Here it is 5. Now what sign I will assign? What sign I will assign to the bigger one? I will assign positive. So 6 will be positive and this will be negative, because whatever the sign to middle term, the bigger term will contain that. So 6x minus x minus 6. So it will be x square plus 6x. I will do grouping for this one. Now here both the terms are positive. So here both are negative. So I will do grouping for this one. So x plus 6 minus 1 x plus 6. So take common x minus 1. Now you can see again these two brackets are again same. It means your splitting is correct. So now I will try to take some more examples so that everything will be clear to you. Like here, now here we have taken x square coefficient 1. Now I am changing here. I am taking coefficient of x square 2, then minus 7x plus 6. Now see here again product. Product is plus 6. It is multiplied by plus 2. So I need 12. It means I will find that number of terms whose product is 12. So 12 can come in many ways. 3 into 4, 6 into 2, 12 into 1. Now you have to search which is applicable here, because middle term is the sum 7. So these two are satisfying because sum is equal to middle term. Here it is. Here it is 7. So both the terms I will assign negative sign. Both the terms I will assign negative sign. So x square, 2x square minus 3x minus 4x. So whatever the variable attached, attach that one, plus 6. Now what is common? Grouping for this one and for this one. So take x common, it is 2x minus 3. So here I will take first of all common is 2. So if you will see, I am going to take, suppose that I am taking plus 2 for your knowledge. So here it is minus 2x and plus 3. Now see, these two brackets are not same, because here 2x is positive, here 2x is negative. Okay, so what I will do, I will take minus common here. So when I will take minus common, What will be the effect? Minus, it will become plus, and this will be minus. Now you can see that these two brackets are same. Okay, so 2x minus 3 common, and inside x minus 2. Let us do one more. It is 3x square minus 11x and minus 4. So again I will check for the product. Product is minus 4 multiply by 3. Product is minus 12. So again 12 is having so many factors. 3 into 4, same way. 6 into 2 and 12 into 1. But this time product is negative. Product is negative. So I have to see the difference of the number must be the middle number, 11. So this is not going to work. This is not going to work. This is also not going to work. So this is okay because difference is 11. Okay, so bigger term, as in the previous question I already explained, bigger term will give minus sign, so minus 12 will give and 1 will give positive. So minus 12x plus x minus 4. So 3x is common. Now see, this is the combination of all the, you have done splitting of the middle term, now you are taking common out. So 3x, here it is 1x minus 4. Here already the same is there if I will take 1 common because 1 is everywhere. So 1, 1. 1 I have taken same bracket, you see here. So what is, I am taking common out. That is why it is grouping as well as taking common. Now you have here what you have done grouping, then taking common out. So this splitting method is the combination of both grouping as well as taking common out. Okay, hope that you all understood well, and please don't forget to share, comment, subscribe. Okay, please. Thank you to all of you.